Kyla.
Hi, Kyla. Josh. 4:30.
Oh.
They're kicking you guys out of the magic shop. Oh.
We were still shopping. What should we do now? I'll speak to your manager about this.
13-year-old goes.
I'll see your manager, young man.
Taller than you.
Chandler, is there any sort of like? I scamper up, Damien. Is there any kind of like open area that we can kind of walk to?
Have you seen Ratatouille?
No.
Oh man, you guys have to see that. Have you seen Ratatouille? Great movie. He's in a chef's hat and he uses his hair to like control him to cook.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I have seen.
You should see it. It's a good movie.
I've seen Mouse Hunt.
It's one of my favorite movies. Mouse Hunt's good too.
I feel like I have seen Ratatouille.
Have you seen Witches?
Right, I gotta watch Ratatouille. I'm gonna watch that.
Chandler, when we walk out, I make a perception check.
I don't think you have seen it. It's a great movie.
Chandler, it's a 28 perception check. I look around and are there many people nearby? I look for basically where the biggest contrast of people is. Like where there's less people is where I want to kind of walk the group.
Where the largest amount of people are?
Like when I walk out,
like where the stretches of bars.
Mm-hmm. We're coming out like here, right?
Yeah, and then there's like.
Is this just like grass up to like the cemetery? Is there like a fence around the cemetery?
There is not a fence around it. There's like a dilapidated fence. There was like once a fence.
That's really sad.
A crappy fence, but it's nothing. It was really nothing to keep people out.
The entire time on Chandler's campaign, and then I'm gonna be there. He's never gonna get that halo. It's just sad.
Why?
Because we're gonna be on this island the entire time of your campaign, and then it'll be my campaign, and I'll finish it up.
No halo.
Well, that could be the thing that he comes back with for the final fight.
Sure.
Well, yeah, but then I put it in. I don't get to use it.
You get to use it in the final fight?
No, I'm killing you guys in the final fight.
No. Oh! We're gonna train Hannah to be a DM, and she's gonna be the final fight.
Well, she's gotta know what I've written.
No girls.
I just didn't care if she killed anyone. Like we need to get someone who just doesn't care if they kill any of us.
We could hire somebody.
I
have some friends that are playing Pathfinder, and they were talking about somehow.
Something like that.
Yeah, like if we go play with a new DM that's never. I mean, why would he care about killing?
Here's
I don't really care about killing you guys.
We're all mature enough to know that it's part of what happens, and the campaign we play is extremely hard.
Besides the rat,
it's not like a pull punches kind of campaign, and most of the deaths that do occur are things that have things just not not intentionally happen. It wasn't like the DM going after us. It was a tough situation that just maybe wasn't
my fault. Yeah.
When Jeff and Aaron's character died, it was because the path we took was wrong, and we lost.
It's perfect. It's all based on our decisions.
Yeah. Aaron killed me for leaving those scout trips.
I got killed by a home run swing.
Dude, some of those items I just bought were fucking cool.
You too.
Oh yeah. Trey, where exactly is the most like you said, most people are down this way?
Yeah. There's some bars.
I'm gonna walk us down and take us down this pathway here.
Okay.
And I'm going to be using the spell.
I'll say there just really is not a lot of people.
Well, just to make sure, I'm going to use the spell a message. I need everybody to roll a perception.
I've been rolling pretty bad tonight. 15.
38.
Nice.
29.
20.
Okay. Well, as we're going, under my breath, I'm speaking a message out to everyone. It's basically I'm explaining what has gone on that they have not seen. I basically let them know that what the guy has. I was approached by one of the teams, apparently the team that finished the first group, and you won't know this, but the first team that they did really well. They lost a member though. They approached me. They asked me to join the team. I said no, but that being said. When we were in the shop just now, a small boy brought me a note. The note said that I'm in danger and to meet at the in the cemetery at 5.
Rogue,
Right
may I
now-
see that note?
Danger, you say?
I sleight of hand it to the rat, and I critically miss.
Oh, balls.
Oh,
Drop it to the floor.
I pull back
And
on
you're in a
Damien's
group of
horns.
people, right? You're kind of
We're all walking together.
yes.
You said there was
But
anybody
there's like
around.
some people around, right?
Huh?
There's people around, right?
Well, I mean,
you're
like,
walking by the people.
You said there
No,
wasn't.
no, I'm moving down this pathway away, like basically away from most of the people, to where we're kind of close to the cemetery, but not necessarily. I'm just trying to do the message so that no outside ears can hear it.
Got you.
Oh, yeah, I was real loud about it too.
Ratlock.
I bet I'm.
Reflex
Oh, good.
to see if you can catch the piece of paper that the wind caught it.
This isn't gonna be good. Reflex 15.
That's not the worst. I mean,
Yeah.
if you really think about it, because like 20 is like
Oh, damn
do a backflip, you know.
And actually,
All right, you get it.
okay, I catch it.
So I perceived what
He said.
Yeah, you guys can hear me.
Definitely
They can't
you.
hear me
Yeah.
at all. They don't even know I'm talking, basically. But
Yeah.
I
The
also
wind.
these two, they didn't get the perception. It has to be
I kind of.
Okay, so he doesn't know what's going on right now.
They just know that we're walking and like.
Oh.
I hunker down onto his shoulders and open up the note and really examine it. Perception at the handwriting itself, 13. Perception. How good or how sloppy or neat does it look?
It looks very neat.
Okay.
Oh, an educated man.
I walk a little closer to the rogue.
Okay.
Also, knowledge, nature. What kind of parchment is it on? 16. Is it normal, just normal paper?
No.
Or is it
It's a high class paper.
high class paper?
Mm-hmm.
Knowledge local. Would this be something that probably is royal paper, perhaps? Even though I haven't seen or studied any of the paper here.
Technically, yes. Oh, did you roll it?
I would,
How much roll do you have?
26.
Okay, good. Yeah.
I'd suspect that it's probably...
It's typically by the higher class.
It's
yes,
official
and It's a
looking.
nice
I know not
paper,
asking too much
nice
for that
weight,
gold
nice
that I need something.
thickness.
Okay, now finally,
7,000.
perception. Can I try to memorize what the handwriting looks
Okay.
like?
Just keep it photographic memory. Yeah. Take a picture of your mind.
Ooh, 16.
It's still doing a pretty good job.
Okay,
It's not a lot of writing.
and then I take the note and I crumple it up, and without even thinking, I throw it over my shoulder.
Okay.
I'm not very
Right.
apt.
Josh,
Can I try to catch that in the trash?
Perception.
Okay.
you have a good perceptions.
35.
I'm a little
You
bit
saw that he threw it behind his back.
I certainly wouldn't handle litter in nature.
Yeah, you would be observant
Here.
enough as well.
Here down there.
I say,
Damien looks back
barring
at
the
us.
rap giving us all away here, I say, but at 5, I must meet them.
Alone.
I don't remember.
It doesn't.
Knowledge,
It doesn't say
nature.
alone, but I'd say within my ear is where you all should stay. Although I feel like this may not be the worst situation. So.
I just knowledge nature for small rodent life and like bird life that may be abundant or around the area.
Okay.
Let's see here. 24.
Um.
Currently, I'm looking for like a mouse, a small rodent, a winged creature.
Here I am.
Area.
Winged creatures see up in the trees. No
Yeah.
rodents as of where you are.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And so I look at the rogue and I ask him if if he wants an extra hand close in a different form. I ask him if he
Oh.
wants me to be close to him.
Oh, okay.
In any way, do you want me to
I-
go ahead?
In Draconic, I
Good
respond to him in Druidic. In
Mm-hmm.
Druidic, I respond to him. I say to him that I have a trick up my sleeve if need be, and in my hand. There's a silver ring in my hand, and it's kind of shimmering in the light. And as the light kind of reflects over it, it kind of disappears in my hand and then reappears. And I say, do not worry. I slide it on my finger, and I.
So you're looking at the birds that were familiar on the island. Yeah, I would say like just your typical like robin.
Okay.
So yeah, you could definitely.
Well, and I'd rather ask the druid to see if he wants me unobtrusively to, go there and just to capture a fly on the wall type of word. You know what I mean? But
You could literally be probably.
We'll go in.
fly on the
What do you
Otherwise-
think about that idea?
otherwise, I will stay with the group. If you need an extra hand, I will.
If you want to be a close eye and we can stay unknown, that'd be fine. I have no issue with that. But
Yes, Aaron.
I want to sense his motive when he first said, at the moment he said, I feel like I need to go alone.
Okay.
Since
Go ahead.
I'm a 10.
Josh, how much do you weigh?
150 pounds.
With your gear on.
Yeah, you think
Oh,
he's
with
on
my gear on, I'm not
Is
100%.
it less than 300?
Well, I
Yeah,
went
after
into one of the
that
local
How
wild.
long does it last?
Wild. Good question.
Minute at a level.
Pretty sure it is minute a little. So
Okay.
wild shape, and I'd say
Take you probably
Let me
2
double check.
minutes to get there.
Josh, I tell you that I'm going to focus on you and concentrate on you while you're in there, and if you're in trouble, let's make a noise, and I'll snatch you out of there real fast.
Okay.
Instantly.
And be sure to hang on to that note that I gave back to you.
Did you pick it up off the ground?
No, in game I still throw it off. Oh yeah, you said that to me.
Is there a building that looks over to the cemetery where he's going to meet that I can look down on? That's within
Apparently
400 and, nope, within 700 feet.
Yeah.
Maybe my
Building.
13 hours is what it is.
Because like his
I mean,
the whole
tree.
mentality is not like fight. It's
Okay.
like ooh, let's solve a
Definitely a
mystery.
tree.
Let's not
I can do that.
fight these.
Yeah.
I gotta climb.
Burrow.
13
Fine,
hours,
see.
Chandler.
13 hours
Right.
So I could be a bird until I not.
Until you
for a half a day.
33 climb to climb up that tree to get a spot to look down where he's going to be.
Alright.
Oh, and stealth when I'm up there.
And I'm on your back, Steed.
28 stealth up there.
1 hour per druid
Okay.
level.
Yeah, I guess he's on my back.
That's badass.
Hey, I look at you and I go,
The time's about 10 till, you think, Chandler?
Yep.
and then I reach
Okay,
and grab
Chandler,
some
I
cheese
say-
and hand it to
I
you.
say, my friends, I must leave you now, but stay near, for I fear death may be close.
Look, go in. I look up and I go. And then I make you look at me like this up in the tree. Okay?
Mhm.
So you know the signal, you know where I'm looking.
I cast
I'm looking
wild
at you
shape
the
and
entire
turn into the local
Robin.
unobtrusive.
Nice.
The local.
The
local unobtrusive
This is fucking really.
Chandler,
Right of the mill bird.
before I do turn from the group real quick,
He's not doing anything crazy.
Somebody's gonna look at that bird and say, that bird, that's just a bird.
Chandler, I'm going to use a few tricks that I learned from my old friend, Morlock?
Mm-hmm.
Morlock?
I think it was Morlock.
Moloch, yeah, Moloch, yeah. I'm going to
Forgot
stash
my name.
away
I killed it, so.
my dagger. The titanium dagger.
Okay.
I'm going to sleight of hand it, hit, and like basically I'm going to try to put 2 daggers, just sleight of hand into my like things where they're easy access, so I can get them out and use them as quick
Concealing
access.
on your person.
Here's my roll for that. It's not terrible. It's not great though. It's I don't. There's not really. I don't have like the feet technically to do so,
Cheese
but you know what I
always
mean.
makes
Like,
me sleepy because it relaxes me.
so 32 on my sleight of hand to hide my my masterwork dagger and then my titanium dagger.
Damon
Okay.
always thinks he has the upper hand because he's cheese and
You can
meat.
always shut me up.
And then I also take 3 arrows, Chandler, and I also sleight of hand those into my like belt to where they're free and quick to access also. and that is that one is a monster. It is a sleight of hand 43.
What is that? What are you doing right there?
That I pulled 3 arrows out from my quiver and I've like tucked them into my belt to where they're like sticking right here, but like hidden
It'd be
away.
awesome if you got a kill.
Gotcha.
Holding it.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
Pulling the arrows and then like
What
poking
movie
somebody
is
in the
that
eye.
from? Where somebody?
It's Legoian.
I mean,
it's
Legolas.
Legolas. He pulls
That's
an
right.
arrow from someone that already
It's
has it.
Legoian.
Legoian.
What movie is that? It's Legoian.
It's
Joshua
Legoian.
Hamill.
The movie Legoian. Didn't you guys see that one?
Based upon me.
We have spent 2 hours shopping.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah,
we really
what?
have. It's been fun though.
Oh no, it has
There's been some
I
stories.
mean, it's
though.
been fun, but God, we're girls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, girls. That's 100% true, Chandler.
Goodness
At least,
gracious.
at least we don't do that in real life.
6, 5, 7, 4, 3.
You know what I mean? Like,
But if there was a place that sold poison
Well,
and
yeah.
like druid
Give me a
vestments and
break.
stuff, we'd be,
I'll go get a fucking
give me
staff
a
every
break.
day.
Give me a break. I'm in there shopping all the time.
Girls
Okay,
can come and
trying to
sit
get
our
a
waiting
job.
room.
You're in front of the mirror.
Exactly.
Poison. Can you pour some water in here?
Yeah, you bet, man. That's the crystal clear +2 HP.
Oh,
So
heck yeah, thanks.
Um.
Helping out the DM.
So Chandler, I began making my way to the cemetery.
Great. Chef's mouthwash.
Where,
Mouthwash.
So I'm wandering alone into the cemetery. Perception, Chandler.
Okay.
We have the first one.
5 o'clock. Sun is up still.
21 perception. I look around. Do I see the bird in the tree?
Ooh. Keelan, are you going in a tree by the cemetery? There's like a tree, a couple trees.
I am
in
going
the
to place
cemetery.
myself as well as I can.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
With you know.
What do you do? Do you do something to stand out to Joshua?
Not necessarily.
You don't.
I would prefer
You see
it that we
birds.
did not in all honesty.
Yeah,
Because,
I'm a bird in
you
a
want,
tree.
I want full unawareness that you guys are even there.
However,
so that
I
in a
do-
situation that I think you guys would probably be around, but I have no
Right.
idea you are. Is how I'm looking at it. That way, even in the situation of someone questioning me, I'd be like, my.
So
However-
Jeff's in a tree, probably 100 feet
That tree right
I'm
there.
on his
is-
from the
back.
cemetery.
And I'm
Okay.
gorging on trees.
Burnham, are you in
I'm
that
watching you,
same
I
I don't know
range?
where he's going, so
You can. They're in they're in that tree.
Yeah, just stay down there.
I'm just gonna kind of walk around.
Okay.
Can I do another perception? Or another percentage?
Yeah.
Eating cheese always makes me sleepy. I've already rolled 1 to see if I fall asleep.
Yeah.
I didn't, but I'm just very heavy-eyed. I'd say that 1 through 10, I actually really am awake for a second and realize I'm way up in a tree and I shout. Oh! Like
Are you
that.
rolling a d20?
No, a percentage.
Oh, okay.
1 through 10. I'm not asleep, but I'm very close to it.
And then what's the others? You're just
And
still
then
good.
80 to 100, I fall completely asleep.
Okay.
And then the rest, I'm just
Indulging on cheese.
12.
Well.
12.
Ooh, you're awake.
1 through 10.
Almost
yeah.
shouted.
Almost did.
Ah!
All right. Josh,
Okay.
you see some birds around, but you don't know which one Keelan is.
Do I see anyone else in the cemetery? 23. There's no like fence by the cemetery? It's just open. With
Yeah,
the-
there's a dilapidated fence here and there. Yeah, you can walk over it. Some of it's a little bit up, most of it's down. You do, kind of like in the middle, there is a boy who's on top of a gravestone, waving his arms towards you. Ah!
My relative position is pretty clear to hear and see.
Mhm.
Okay.
someone trying to break in again. No, probably kids out. in the
I don't
street.
feel like I'm gonna like. I only ask this as far as I'm not
Perception.
gonna, natural 1
A
plus
1.
24, but is
You did roll a 1. Okay. Everything is everything. Everything is everything.
I'm perched though. I'm not moving. So.
Perception.
You're focused on
I put my
Josh.
paws up on one shoulder
Mhm.
on David and kind of pull myself over his shoulder and look towards the graveyard.
Mhm.
Perception to see if I can see what's going on. Man, I rolled bad tonight. 17 perception.
Robbers? Is there robbers in here? Are we gonna get killed?
No, he was just letting me know Cortana wanted in. He was literally just standing by the back door waiting for me to open it so she could run in. Thanks, Steve.
House. Well, what was that?
Perception to see if I can see them in the graveyard. 17.
Is it the same boy, Chandler?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. I'm drowsy from the
Mm.
cheese.
Perception, is it the same boy?
No.
Okay.
He got
I
good
walk
cheese,
towards
Fred.
his direction.
Good
Gets down off the tombstone now that he knows that you see him.
Mhm.
Dusts himself off, and he waits till you get closer.
How? Okay, the tombstones we're walking by, are they just normal, like, World War II veteran
Yeah.
tombstones? Or
Yeah,
they
they all look.
like big monoliths?
They're
of,
actually all quite big. They're not like crosses. They're your typical RIP
Like it's
tombstones.
like the one down the street, here on Admiral.
They're all that's a nice circle.
Okay, so like my vision's
Decent-
not
decent
really,
17s.
not a whole lot of places for things to hide too much.
No, I mean they're no,
Oh,
you
they
can't.
are, but not
Like
like,
they're like
but as
5
far as,
foot tall.
Okay, so
well, they're like
that's what I was saying, because
Yeah.
the World War II, like the
they're,
National Cemetery chandlers are only like 1.5 feet tall.
Oh yeah. These
So
are big.
Okay, so these are like monoliths.
Yeah.
Like,
The
Uh-huh.
soldiers were only that?
Yeah,
The
they
crosses.
got to fit a whole bunch in there. So.
They're tiny.
No.
Tiny little people. Yeah. Okay.
I like how we sometimes totally like, I think people are joking in the group. I'm like, no, like, this is real. Like, correct people. Okay, so I'm walking in, I walk up to him, I say, are you the one who sent this note?
He says yes. Hold on. Keelan, perception.
27. I'm not very perceptive as a bird. I think.
Do I get a perception too, Chandler?
I'm like a bird. I won't fly away.
A short,
Far, far
stocky,
away.
dwarven bird.
Dear Lord, turn me into a bird.
22.
Find me far, far away.
You slightly see Josh walking by towards a boy.
Okay.
27 net meanie.
You know what's going through my
Pauses.
mind right now?
I'll just rename his race.
Lobster.
Squiggly.
Calamari.
Calamari, yeah.
Can you read it?
Mon calamari. As a bird?
Well, you can read it.
Oh, I was like.
Yeah.
It's just for
But
you
can
to
you-
read.
Can you read it?
He's saying, can you read
Yes.
his writing?
Yes.
Can you read my writing? Okay. All right. The boy says, yes, I was the one. Are there any others?
Any others? What do you
Your
mean?
group.
My group.
Yes, we're up here in the tree.
I go ahead and I bluff and I guess this is like, this is a bluff, but it's like I left them behind, so I assume they're around, but I left them back in the path is what I say, and I'm going to say it bluffingly to try to mislead him, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It is a 38 bluff.
38
So I basically tell them that no, I'm here alone. They're all back. I didn't think that I should incorporate them in this. Basically, is what I was telling them.
Josh, the boy says, okay, well then you will stay right here. Roll will save.
I hope he didn't just turn you into stone.
It's an 18 will save, Chandler.
Oh.
Probably 20.
So if it is an 18, then you
Beat it.
beat it,
Mm-hmm.
or you didn't beat it.
Yeah,
You
because
have to
my
hit
armor
it.
class is 25, and I
You're
you
gonna
roll
hit
a
it.
25, you
Yeah.
hit me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every Monday.
Sam,
Nice.
I just turned mine off.
Oh, and also,
Keelan,
Yes.
your turn.
Okay. As a bird, I'm going to kind of perception to see if any other birds are around or what I'm, like any other wildlife in the trees. So 19
Ooh.
plus freaking 24.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna kind of make want to try to make everybody fly off. Like if I can make any actions, like walking down the tree limb and kind of make a few rustles.
You're gonna get
and the
fucked by
birds
some
fly
bigger
off.
birds, man.
Is any birds
Aaron's
fly
got
off?
me once.
Roll a intimidate.
Intimidate.
Got you pregnant.
Let's see, it's
I
a
got
9,
pregnant.
and this intimidate is 1. 10. Just walk
Wow.
around, and then I.
Roll a d8, and that's how many birds are gonna come with you.
Okay.
You be like clapping pigeons in the
7.
mud.
Nice.
quick
So,
question.
7 fly out.
7 birds.
And
with
I
you.
take off.
A
with Bob
raven.
in it. And I'm heading back towards where I know the group is.
Perception. Do I see the birds here or see the birds? 20.
Yes, you do.
As I fly by, can I make one more perception?
Yes.
12 plus 24, and I'm, seeing if anyone noticed the birds fly off as I'm flying out.
Perception.
Yes.
It's just kind of a.
Yes, you guys do. Lots of birds. Josh, you see 8 birds.
I've just been
Okay,
focusing
flying-
on Josh and concentrating on his walking the entire time from the tree.
The
You see birds still.
on the quick note, elves do get the +2 saving throw bonus against enchantment spells
Okay,
and effects.
okay.
Just
Um,
forgot about that. I don't know if that even applies, but that being said,
Knowledge Arcana.
on me.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's not a bad one. I do have knowledge arcana. It's a 22 knowledge arcana.
You know that you were just trying to be
That is
actually a spell that you know that's called Hold Person. And as you have realized this, you see a giant, anaconda-like snake coming towards the boy, and the boy starts to talk to you, but his voice is changing into a more of a female voice, and the boy gets larger, and you see that girl, and she says, "No dragons here to help you. Initiative."
Could I knowledge nature to see if were those birds spooked? Knowledge nature. 25.
Yeah.
Or was it a natural thing?
They were spooked.
Okay.
Can I do another perception on Lagoya?
Yeah.
I'm flying back still.
It's
Do
not
I make
good.
it back
I'm
yet?
at 16.
Okay.
Not too far.
Yes. Well, let's give them this round.
Okay.
Do we have that? We could put that shield thing there, right? And then we could put all the cards up on it. Or,
It's in the.
I mean,
Is it in there?
It's fine.
Chandler, did I notice the last thing you just told him, the anaconda and all that stuff? Or
yes,
Was that...
yes. Yeah. You saw
Okay.
it. as you're
Make sure I was
flying
flying back.
by. Jeff, what was your perception?
It was only a 16.
You.
The last one I got was a 22, and you said I could see him. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see him. You know something's up. Something's wrong.
I give him a call to do, and I'm waiting to see if he gets attacked, basically.
Something's wrong. That's okay, Josh. We can.
Yeah. You can see him fine.
We can
here.
still see him.
What do you do?
Okay. So, what I'm gonna do. This one over. Bam, 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 bam.
up stuff right now.
Yeah. Setting up a cemetery.
Nice.
At the cemetery.
You can do it right there.
Freaks and goblins. That's Josh's board.
Oh, it is. Bo. I finally started the 4th season.
No, yeah.
Or is it the... Which season is... Is everybody Thrones caught up?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all? You're
I
not?
haven't seen it.
Okay. You haven't seen any?
I want to see it real bad.
Okay.
Oh, you haven't seen any?
No.
You're gonna.
What
Have an
season is it that
orgasm
they're on
now.
right now?
Yeah.
5? Okay, yeah, I just started 4.
No television
Three-
shows the same to me anymore.
3
I've heard
episodes.
from that show.
It's really true, Jim.
I'm 3 episodes
Even
in.
it's hard to watch Walking Dead now.
Right.
Which was good. No.
Right. And it's like, God, man, nothing's as good. You'll love it, Keelan.
Mm.
Can I get any DVD copies there? Or what?
Is this
Yeah,
gonna
the
take
first
like
season,
3
yeah.
minutes?
Oh shit! I'd love it.
Okay.
It's
Let me
really
make a
bad.
note and I'll
Yeah.
bring it.
Yeah.
Jagan
Setup's
is
gonna take
the...
like 3 minutes.
Jagan is my favorite character in a movie, like, of all time. And he's barely been in it yet.
You know who my favorite one is? Ser Jorah.
Which one is he?
The princess, the queen of
Badass.
dragons or whatever, she's his bodyguard like all the time.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah. I'm not crazy about him. You know who I really like? Is Tyrion's bodyguard.
Yeah, he's awesome too.
I want to see him fight.
No, you know who my favorite is?
What?
With the guy that has 1,000 faces.
Yeah.
Jagan?
Oh,
Yeah, that's it. He's,
okay.
No, that's who I was just saying. He's my absolute
yeah.
favorite, but he's barely been in it. So.
Yeah.
Season 1 was Ser Jorah. He didn't pull out his sword but once, and it was when season 1, all those guys that were like Khal Drogo's guys, when he was dying and they needed to kill the horse, they all like revolted against her, and he just came out with his armor on and pulled out his sword, and then they started fighting, and he took their like sickle thing to his side,
Yeah.
and then stabbed the guy. They didn't fight all 2nd season. And then you've seen the 3rd season?
Yes, I've started 4th season.
Okay, you know when her dragons get stolen or whatever?
Be careful,
And then-
Keelan's not in.
Yeah.
They come
By
back the next
wizards.
season, and they're going in with, and she gets the guy, the slave. She lets him go in
Yeah.
her army now, and they go into that town. But they go, yeah, but they go overnight, and just him, the main guy, Ser Jorah, and another guy go in, and then he starts fighting like 7 guys at one time.
That is
He's
badass.
a badass sword
He is
fighter,
badass.
but those are the only 2 times he's been in a sword
You
fight
know,
the entire
you
time.
know what was one of the most exciting moments is when Tyrion's guy and the dog almost went. Yeah, that hound almost went. No, that's one of the ones I watched. Okay, that was 2 or 3 episodes. I think because I mean, as far as like you have them rolling. Your class and stuff doesn't make that much difference, you know what I mean? Like, it's
Smoking cool. Yeah, the badass like sand bearded dragon on.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring that for you.
Hey, no problem. Thanks
You're
for
gonna
that.
freaking love it.
I've been wanting to watch it. My girlfriend and I both been watching it.
Oh yeah, she'll like it too.
Yeah, lots
I mean,
of dicks
it's
and stuff. I've heard.
Yeah. People talk a lot about penis, but there's a lot of boobs.
Well, it was a big joke too on South Park
Yeah.
where like.
And there's not. It really they exaggerate it, but of course they do.
Uh-huh.
I don't really remember a lot of penis in it, but there's
Huh.
there's nudity everywhere in it.
Well, good.
I mean, it's very
We'll
it's
both get
very
turned on
yeah, it's very realistic.
When everybody gets back in here, remind me because I have an announcement.
Let's go after another. Huh?
After another. Why not?
Yep.
Oh, oh,
Cortana, you've got a milk jug.
I mean, you can be diminutive.
that.
And every time you're like,
He's pretty awesome.
He is. That fight. Oh my god! At the end of episode 2, he and Arya in the between the dude that stabbed her friend way back in the day.
Yeah.
Dude, that was brutal. She stabbed 2 guys real slow.
Yeah.
Well, at first with the big sword because she could barely use it, and she just slid it into his gut, and then she totally did the thing to do that he did to her friend, and just.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a badass fight. The Hound is one badass motherfucker.
Yeah,
He's like, what is it? He says that
Something about chicken.
I'll have to, I'll have to eat all of the chicken.
Yeah. It reminded me of Chris Hightower. That's like in D&D.
Dude, he was calling their bluff. Fuck the king.
And he like knocked 3 of them over just by knocking the table over.
You.
Yeah.
Is the mountain dead?
No, the mountain comes back
Okay.
in this season.
And 5?
No.
And 4?
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll see
good.
him again soon.
Did you see that goal?
Because it was his men that the Hound fights.
Yeah,
And that I hadn't even thought about him really.
We'll see it. You're really gonna get to the end and go, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
He is like a beast.
My favorite character though. Arya and Tyrion are my 2 favorites.
Yeah. Hey, this is why I'm concentrating on Josh.
Ah! Yeah.
Oh yeah, I also want to mention this to everyone. Did you do something for you guys?
I got food all over my face.
Yep. You okay, Aaron?
I am a rat.
Um,
I need to buy more cheese once we go into town.
I'll say this.
I'm out.
Oh yeah, that's I did not like to say this. I just want you guys to know.
I'll say this.
Where am I at, Chandler? The Saturday is International Tabletop Day.
Sure is.
We'll all be at Cody's little shindig.
Day before my birthday.
On Sunday, we will be celebrating Keelan's birthday
Why the hell not?
and the International Tabletop Day by having an all-day game session, stream session playing.
Dude, that
sounds
Yes,
fun.
playing and like anybody wants to
Hey,
come
I've
over
got
and do
Shadowrun
it.
Crossfire, which is a really
I've
cool
got-
fucking board game.
It is gonna. It's a really fun.
Where's
game.
Cody's thing at?
Deck build. It's a deck builder, but it's Shadowfire.
I know.
Shadowfire. Sorry.
It's all right if you can.
That's the Sunday.
But on Sunday we're going to be doing that. I'm planning on waking up early. I'm going to have a
Sunday is the celebration
No,
of.
Saturday is
Saturday
technically
Day.
tabletop day and Cody's wedding thing in
Okay.
Lawton. It's not actually his wedding; it's just a reception.
Yeah.
They've actually, I think they got.
What time is that at?
I have no idea. I
It's
didn't
the
really
7th.
Yeah.
They get married tomorrow in France.
look. Really?
They're in France.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been in
How
France.
do you do
That's
that?
nice.
Like a
I don't
You
know.
built a tiny house and
Uh-huh.
you get to save all your money.
Yeah,
when
that's
you...
true.
Probably
do
took a
that.
plane, I would guess.
Or a boat. Probably a plane though.
Yeah.
A boat would suck. But that being said, so Sunday I'll have it set up to where we will roll characters.
Cool.
Or we'll make characters from scratch to
Yeah.
start the day. We'll probably make level 15 characters or up.
We should roll up random race and random.
We should
and just
do.
be like,
We should.
and have a spit and have like one,
Mhm.
1 through 20 what you got us for.
Yeah.
And just roll it randomly and play.
Because I'm planning on making it a like 10 level
we really wouldn't care then.
challenge basically to where it starts off and it's like basically a bunch of things with a map, like a level 20 something with like levels in front of it, you know, and then we'll level up as we go as well. We'll invite people from online to join in if they want,
Be cool.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
Get that to
man.
work as much as possible, you know. Have to get them on Skype so they can actually like.
It'll be a friendlier time for them too on
Yeah,
the
so-
weekend.
Alright, well let's get back to it, eh?
All right. Yeah,
And
you're
I
right
figured
there.
that. Oh, I want to make sure we didn't move it too much.
9:30.
Definitely did.
Snacks. I hate snacks.
Last week I watched the video on demand, you know, and there's a hilarious part where when I came in
We're so
as
good.
from the bird to the human form.
Oh, do you have a boy
I was like,
or a woman? I guess.
I have returned. I've been listening like 5 times.
Oh.
Well, that sounds neat.
What were we at? Initiative?
You guys
Not yet.
will do next round initiative.
Okay.
Josh, what'd you get?
1.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Well, she's in front
Oh,
of
she
me.
turned it. Ow, ow. Oh, she ugly.
Yeah, she bitch.
She's got a
She
pretty
a
good grip
bitch.
on that snake.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
does.
she does. I like that.
She gets it right there in the middle.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Money for nothing, your chicks for free.
Chicks.
What we found is really the head that you handle on the
Okie
snake.
dokie.
You're pretty proud of yourself on that one.
Oh, okay.
All right. She
I'm flying still.
does this.
Disappears.
Yep. But that's not the end.
This is the end. My only friend, the end. A snake holding woman disappeared.
Is that the chorus?
Yeah, the chorus.
I've tried to make all of my communication from the phrases that I've wrote down literally just. I think that's fun.
I like that idea.
Because I think Druid doesn't talk to a lot of people. Not really. I'm not charismatic.
He does what he.
Made him.
He's a very utilitarian.
Joey Gladstone, here he was. Hello, my name is Keelan Hightower.
Josh, this guy. Okay.
Fucks you up.
What he does
Oh, he's
is
green.
he starts pushing you with his shield.
Get out of my graveyard.
You are not supposed to be here. Back with you.
My name is Renoir, the gravekeeper.
This is my shield of keeping
cross
people the
crippler.
fuck out.
Josh,
Cross me.
Yeah.
Silly goose.
okay, he gets a 38 attack. Now, what's your AC?
24.
You're dead. So, he can push you back 10 feet then.
Push him back 10 feet.
Yep. Push you back, and he's gonna go with you. They're going. He's sliding you with his shield. Did you go 10?
Yep. Oh, no, I didn't. I went.
No, one more.
And then you get damage on that. Not a whole lot of damage. You only get
Clamage.
8 points of damage. He's pushing you back. Okay. Wrong guy.
Calamity Amish.
This guy. Back here. 5, 4,
Damn.
20.
Just go ahead and push his feet in. He'll just fall.
I will.
Oh, I see.
Can't.
Pretend your booty is warm.
You should do the inside.
Ah!
Gross. Guys. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You guys are all going to hell.
You should. I just looked over at Keelan going,
What's the difference between a chick pee and all that shit? I've told that 5 times. That shit's
that was a great one. I forget.
Is it lima bean or garbanzo bean?
Garbanzo bean.
Uh-huh.
What's the difference between garbanzo bean and a chip pea? I've never had a garbanzo bean on me.
Roll and burn.
I also told it
television,
like
guys.
5 times.
I did, dude. It's
I
best
think
I
you're the only
could.
ones in.
I made them all different.
We're on
things,
national
so.
television, guys. Josh missed that.
You remember the
Oh,
age
national
of, you remember the age
We're
of
actually on
stand-up
international
comedians
television.
making
International
stand-up
world.
comedians used to make
Joshua.
children's shows. That's when
Yeah.
Cosby started.
Joshua, you need to roll a.
Kinda wish I
He
had started
just.
now, but-
Actually, I think I need to do a
Those are the ones in Hollis.
tag on you to do this. Alright.
That's about right.
Was that your foot shoes?
I think so.
Oh,
I
puppy
guess.
dog.
You can
My dogs are barking.
I think it's best to get the group.
melee touch attack. So that's just his dexterity.
No, it's not.
It's no armor,
It's
so
no
it's
armor.
your
There's no
10,
armor.
10 plus dexterity, yeah.
10 plus dex, or and like dodge.
And dodge, yeah.
So his attack.
So minus your armor.
is- Hold on, let me see what his attack is.
And all magic armor, Josh.
2.
Where's that?
20.
Hold on. Yeah, find it.
What was David the Gnome's fox's name?
Swift.
Mhm.
Oh,
What was his
man.
wife's name? Ugly.
Yeah, he got you.
Sarah? what's
Say a
his name?
25.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay, you roll a fortitude save. It's a 20.
22.
Okay, half this. Son of a bitch. I'll have it.
What about that for time?
Remember the song from Lost Boys?
Yeah.
20 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 20 points of damage.
Creeper Sutherland.
Corey's flatulent.
And then
Those two
Creeper.
names.
Creeper Trencherland.
Dude spells from a tree.
G-R-E-E.
this guy comes and,
Damn.
I mean,
Yep, should have gone with him, eh? Now we're fucked.
he can charge really, really far.
He gets attack of opportunity there.
Well, I mean, he'd be right in here.
But charge, you can only charge up to here.
I thought that was his teammate.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
That's a wicked axe. It's got 4 axe heads on it.
He gets you. It's in the upper 30s. Okay. Just 12 points of damage. Okay.
Guys,
Let go.
enough.
Shh. Legoian, you're up.
What is it?
It was one of my old bookmarkers. Booker markers.
Okay. How big is the guy that just hit me? How many points of damage was it? 12, you said?
Yeah.
Guys,
He's
stop.
a half orc, so
Slow it
he's
down right now.
probably like
Medium size.
Oh, he's still medium
7'5".
sized. He's still, he's, okay, that's all I needed to know.
yeah. He's like 6'8". Ooh. Hold on, John. Should just something. I think he gets 2 attacks when he does that.
even when charging.
It's double slice.
Oh yeah, true.
Well, nope, never mind. Never mind, different feat. That's just his offhand stuff. Okay, cool.
True.
Cool beans and McGeans.
Okay.
He's got crazy characters. And they have golden stars on them.
With that,
Josh, I will say one thing about that orc that did hit you. He is kind of blurry.
Oh man.
But I don't think it's what you're doing.
I whisper something as I take a step back,
Mm-hmm.
and I smile, and I turn and I run.
Okay.
Nice.
Touche.
I go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You can go off the mountain.
Yeah, 30, 35, 40, 45. I'm basically over here, Chandler,
You want to put your
and
hand
I'm
there?
unseen.
Oh yeah, unseen.
You're unseen?
As I stepped back,
Oh,
I
right.
activated my new ring
Nice.
and disappeared into thin air.
Touche. Okay, and with
So
that,
I'm there, but I'm not.
Can they not do attack of opportunity when you're
because
unseen?
he,
Well, I'm
he
just running
just
away.
withdrew.
I just
right.
ran away.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. But that's why I said I kind of like.
Everyone else rolls initiative now.
Nice move, Josh. You
Nice
want to hear what I was
move.
gonna do? If you hadn't done that,
Mm-mm.
I was gonna telekinesis you out there. I was just hoping you'd miss the will save,
10.
But it's a will say that it's like
but you wouldn't know who it was coming from.
16.
I got 17.
Okay. Vernon?
19.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
indeed.
Indeed.
Okay, so Burnham, you're up first. Perception for me. See if you see what's going on.
32.
Yep. Commotion is going on. And
What's your perception?
14.
you can it's mostly a hearing than anything else of battle, of a little
13.
scuffle going on in the cemetery, and you I would say like these tombstones are like 5 foot tall, so you see like one of the half orcs and maybe like one other person, and then there's other bodies. So yeah, you know there's a scuffle, but you do not see Lagonian.
Okay.
You can still move or whatnot.
Yeah, I'm gonna head that way and
Okay.
sneak.
Okay.
Critical miss.
Critical miss. You trip and you kind of you stub your toe. You're like, bah! But you are still pretty far off. But let me see about their perceptions. I will say they need to get a 20 perception. Okay. Half orc, big guy sees you. Cleric. Whoops, probably should have told you he's a cleric. Does not. That dwarven character doesn't see you either. Oh, the other half orc looks your way, and then you don't know about this female.
I can smell her.
But yeah.
Dolphin
Smells nice. Okay,
Oh,
Damien.
Okay, I was focusing on
Perception, I'll give you
Okay.
a plus.
It is a 31.
Yeah. And you're up in the tree, so you have a better vantage point than him, so you can see just about everybody except for that
Fly.
girl.
Did I see them?
Fly.
You saw
over here.
Lagonian running, and then
Did I
gone
see
all of a
them
sudden.
strike Lagonian?
Mhm.
Okay, well then, game's
That's
on, isn't
enough.
it? I am going to fireball them. So they all get reflex saves of
Okay.
Reflex, Chandler.
Okay.
And the reflex is only
Here's blood.
18.
And is the what's the area that it's hitting in? Is
The
it
area's actually going to be 20-foot radius.
okay?
So it'll be 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, and then 5, 10, 15, 20. It'll be all that circle.
Okay.
With the fireball. I'm going to quicken that spell because it's a level 3 and I have level 7, so I'm using up a level 7 spell slot for it.
Okay.
Chandler?
Okay.
So I only have one more level 7 spell. But I do it, and the reflex is, what did I say, 18? 18.
18. Okay.
And then it's 10d6.
10d6. 10d6 damage.
Is it a half? If they get half?
Yeah, half if you get it.
Okay.
Unless they have like the evasion or improved evasion.
Okay. I'll double check.
Yeah.
I have improved in
Where the
vision,
heck?
nice.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Fart an umbilical cord out of your
You said it
phony
was
asshole.
Yeah, 18.
I'm
I'm glad I saw you running, then disappear, Josh, because if I didn't see you running, I thought you were just going to be invisible, so I wasn't going to do
Even on our
this.
YouTube, I have it in
Right.
the audiences. Because we say some pretty crude things.
Yeah, we do.
So I'm glad he ran, right, Chandler?
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and close the book while
Yeah,
you-
well, not good.
while you sit.
Not good at all.
Ooh, very good. Oh. That's not bad.
I think Jasmine came in and ate at Waffles last week. Yeah. And she films with that like. I think she's filming with
Okay.
people.
It was
What's the full damage?
27.
I think so.
27 is
Her
the full
name was
damage? Okay.
Jasmine, I'm pretty sure it was.
Okay.
So it'd be
So,
What is her
like
friend's name?
13 for the half damage.
okay.
Plumley girl. And there's like that.
The half orc
She looks
with
Native American,
the
but I don't think
four-
she's maybe Persian girl.
Yeah.
he got hit all the
Persian
way.
girl. Almost looks like I don't know.
You
I don't
roasting
know.
him,
I don't know if
Jeffrey?
it was yours.
I'm gonna, yeah, quicken that
Maybe
spell,
you're
so I'm gonna
not.
roast him again in a second once he figures this out.
Hey.
The other half orc, also both half orcs.
What did the eggs
Yeah.
say? Boiling
Yeah.
water.
What?
It's gonna take me a little while to get hard, and I just got laid by this chick.
Dwarven
Totally
PI
good.
doesn't.
That's
He gets
excellent.
half
That's
damage.
Okay.
And
Watch out.
the cleric, who doesn't look like that Lego,
Yeah.
you can tell he's a cleric on that. He gets half, but the fire
Yep. Watch out.
like gets on him and like extinguishes immediately.
Okay, cool. The second spell is Flame Strike, Chandler. And it only has a 10-foot radius. So it
Okay.
only gets these 3.
Okay.
Obviously, it's going to extinguish on this one.
doesn't
Yeah,
go
So we're
into
just
you,
going for the 2
Allie,
half
but-
orcs right now.
Okay.
Okay, and it's 14 to hit the d6.
Okay.
And the reflex is 20 this time instead of 18.
Good people to do it on.
Wowzers. Wow.
Ooh.
6 plus 5 is 11. Mm. Wow.
Okay.
10, 20,
Yeah, you can tell me how much.
30,
Dice.
50. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, it is. Sorry. That is 6,
You can't
7,
count.
2. Okay. 52 is the full damage.
Okay. Both of the half orcs got half.
Okay, so it'll be
20, like, 3.
26. 26 points of damage to those 2. And those are my 2 spells this round.
Nice. And then once again, the cleric, the fire gets on and he goes back off.
Cool.
Quite quickly.
Are we 100 feet into a tree?
He said around 100 feet, so. But the range on that second one was 240
Nice.
feet, just in case I was, and the other range was like 640 feet. So.
Okay. Ratlock.
I take a move action with my swift alchemy to poison my tail blade, my tail feather with medium spider poison.
Okay. Nice.
And I go ahead and take. Nope, that's it.
Okay. Cohen. Dockwood.
As I was flying off, I'd imagine I saw these things happen. I mean, I saw the perception of the note you gave me,
I
Yeah.
probably saw fireballs coming through.
and obviously,
This is how
it
10
looks like I'm
fireballs
going
and a
to
flame strike.
be
Yeah.
making an about face.
What?
It looks like I'm going to be making an about face. I don't know how far I got in the first place, but I'm going to be making an about face
Uh-huh.
and coming back towards the action from casting a spell.
Yeah, you're probably like halfway between the tree and
Didn't
the
get
cemetery.
too far
Like
as
50
when
feet.
shit started happening.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to turn around and still be able to cast as a bird through natural spell, which
Gotcha.
is my feat.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is pretty much fly back, around this range fairly high, and I'm going to cast Wall of Thorns,
Okay.
which is about 100 feet plus 10 feet every level range, and I'm going to encompass the entire area with Wall of Thorns. I think they're about 10 feet high. Wall of Thorny Bush up to 10 feet per cube
Okay.
by level. So they get pretty big, pretty high. What happens
13
basically
cubes.
is that they can, the creatures can force their way slowly through the wall by making strength checks as a full round action. For every
10
5
feet
points by
per-
which they exceed,
per cube.
they can actually just start chopping through it. Moving through it causes damage,
Okay.
and so I have the option to place it directly on them, but I'm just going to encompass them around it.
Okay.
It basically
Do we
like-
need more clarification with the spell? I have it right here. If you
We will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wall of
Green
Thorns, it's
Legos.
called.
Yeah, Wall of Thorns creates a very, very tough, pliable, tangled bush, bearing needle-sharp thorn as the human's finger. Any creature forced into or attempt to move through the Wall of Thorns takes piercing damage per round of movement, equal to 25 minus the creature's AC. Dexterity and dodge bonuses to AC do not count for this calculation.
Nice.
You can make the wall as thin as 5 feet thick, which allows you to shape the wall by a number of by 10 by 10 by 10 by 5 feet blocks equal to twice your caster level. So I can pretty much make it whatever I want. Pretty big anyway.
Good.
Badass. Okay. So tell Josh kind of where around and he can like make a area.
If I pirate ship, here's green. I'm just gonna put green out there, just to help you.
Chandler.
Do you have any like
Chandler,
wire that we can wrap around?
just to read the last
Wire?
part of that,
Like
it says chopping away at the wall creates
Okay.
a safe passage 1 foot deep for every 10 minutes of work. They can chop through
Wow.
7. But this is what I was going to say. Normal fire cannot harm the barrier, but magical fire burns it away in 10 minutes.
Magical
Magic,
Magical
Yeah.
fire does what?
burns it away in 10 minutes.
Okay.
That's a little,
What's his name? I can't remember.
just because I use fire.
Yeah. I figured though that that it would be able to be,
Well,
compromised
apparently-
with wood.
There are not as many green Legos as I thought there
Maybe
were.
it's
That's alright.
white.
I just wanted to
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
So
this
the
would
cat-
be a good idea.
The cast around them is successful, and then I can land on a tree.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Okay, and here you go, Keelan. Start making your.
Your
Wall of
rumpus.
thorns.
Start making your rumpus room.
I can't. I don't know how much it's supposed to be.
It's gonna literally like.
And,
I'm pretty sure that I can make it that big based on our
Today I don't bring a bunch of Legos.
Just them or the other guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
All of them.
Just the other guy.
Oh, I couldn't get him.
Okay.
I don't think that I can get it out that far as far as.
Up to.
You gotta stick your stick out.
Oh, we get 1 10-foot cube a
I had the
level.
option to put it on him, but I didn't want to.
1 10-foot
Wanted to
cube a
circle
level,
around.
which
So how many levels are you?
10-foot cube is
13.
this.
So you have
10-foot cube is-
13
10
10-foot squares.
So
that's like
1,300.
Or another way of saying
So I
that
could
is
possibly encompass that other guy.
130 square feet.
26
Two.
5-foot squares.
So pretty fucking large.
A lot.
Yeah, so you can
So I could
basically
get this
Yeah, I'm
encompass
trying to
your
get all
whole
these
area.
cubes in the corner for.
That's
How
what-
many more? 20, like
5.
20, yeah, 26 5-foot cubes.
And then you can do it 6, 7, You do
Nice.
it.
Very badass.
Wall of Thorns pretty
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah, very
And
badass.
then an extra one, so it can go around all of that.
Okay. And that's what I do as a small little bird.
Piercing.
Do you have more?
Yeah, we can just do that.
All of these thorns
Crazy
come out of his
actual friends
head.
are like boxes of
Yeah.
chocolate.
It says I can still
Josh, it
I
just
can
looks
say the
bigger here,
semantics
these
like as
cubes are
natural
bigger,
form.
but
I just looked
This
at
is
the
a 10
Right.
foot right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
Hey,
Come on.
Truth,
get
man.
it right out of there. Keep that out of there. It's not enough. Yeah,
Well, I
shut
mean,
it,
in
shut
a way,
shut
it was good that you guys didn't follow him in, so you could do stuff like that.
Yeah, true. I thought Josh was. Didn't know he had that ring. Thought he was gonna get messed up.
Yeah.
Very stupidly.
Well, that one thing that you made the saving throw was going to be 12d6. And since you made it, it was 3d6.
Yeah.
It's called Slaying Life or something.
Slang live.
Slaying the living.
Slaying life.
The offense takes piercing damage per round of movement equals to 25 minus the creature's AC. Takes
There
piercing
we go. It goes like that.
So they're always getting hit no matter what.
equal to.
What? Life?
I thought you said you were circling them so they
I
can't
am.
leave.
I am. I'm just saying if they're trying to get out,
Yeah, yeah.
that they're gonna get. They're no matter what.
Yeah,
if
they're
they try to
taking
get an
piercing
attempt into there, they take piercing damage. Which is why the spell is even more effective, like covering it on them. Like I literally probably could just do that. I think
Yeah.
it'd be 10 times more effective if it just like laid across them and they're all trapped in it and they have to make movements
That'd
to
be
get out of it.
badass.
But
if
now I
you
can
could-
burn them per
Okay,
round, so that doesn't go away for
so-
10 minutes.
You
to
can
go
get
burn
through
it.
the middle of it,
Yeah.
I guess. Okay.
That's
So
well. That's funny
there's
because you can burn them, and
AC.
they're gonna be forced to try to run through the thorns, probably.
Why the
Say
heck?
to me?
I should have been trapped them all though under it, and they would have been stuck.
Mhm.
Or you once they try to go through the thorns, set the thorns on fire. So
Well,
now they.
If
Technically,
real fire won't hurt the vines, then you could just put real fire in there and not magical fire.
Well, I'm gonna magical fire, but it
Who's
doesn't
got
matter. The vines
real
don't go away
fire?
for 10 minutes, which is like
10.
60 rounds.
10-minute duration,
So,
10 minutes
yeah.
slash level. So, I'm what, 13.
130.
Well, this next page.
Under
Magical fire takes away
Oh, I
10
got you.
minutes.
Okay, that's true.
Which is 60 rounds.
Mhm.
So it can still burn the entire time.
Fairly difficult spell to fucking figure.
They always.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Very
Worth it,
cast
worth it,
worthy.
though.
Yeah.
When you get them
I
figured.
love. I just simply love all the druid only spells.
Oh, it's
I
badass
literally
right
went
now.
and looked through all
Yeah.
of them
Yeah.
because they're fucking badass.
Did they just say, oh shit, Chandler?
They did.
Okay.
Okay, so any creature forced into or attempting to move through a wall of thorns takes piercing damage per round of movement equal to 25
Of course, these things keep
minus the creature's AC, dexterity, and dodge
Don't
does
apply.
not apply
So it's a
to
base
AC. With that, there's as right
It
now
makes
I'm
them
saying
flat-footed.
one half orc.
Touch.
Look at that.
So it's
one,
flat-footed. Okay.
These guys can't be all that smart
Either
either.
probably
Huh?
one of those Tyco ones or something
Or
like that.
I just assumed.
Right, 9 is that.
My great parents cheap,
And there's
cheap asshole.
um,
And did they take that, like, and they get through, or did they get it, like, every 5 feet they take that?
Every round.
It's until they get
Every-
clear of them, I'm pretty sure. And they have like
Whoa.
Should have put it on direct on.
Mumsy dads.
Do you see any
Wow, he's
difficulties with
got
that?
really
Welcome, Joel.
Okay,
I got That's the last thing.
per round of movement. Now, how far can they go?
100 feet in my caster level.
I mean,
how
then,
far
I
can they
mean,
move through
Oh.
difficult?
well,
It's difficult.
creatures can force their way slowly through the wall by making a strength check as a full round action for every 5 points by which the check exceeds 20. For every 5 points by which the check exceeds 20, a creature moves 5 feet.
Okay.
That's hard.
So
to
5
get.
for every yeah.
And those thorns right now are 10 feet thick.
Yeah.
So for every
stuck in the
5
thorn, I
feet by which the check exceeds 20.
So if you roll and
A 20.
25.
yeah, 25
You
to
get 5
30, yeah, 30,
30
to
to
10
10
feet, 25, 35.
And it's
to
just a
15.
strength check.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
that's hard
that's
as
hard.
shit.
yeah.
critical that shit, Chandler. Waste them on that and not on fighting me.
Oh, shit.
Am I right, Ratlock?
Yes. It says go
Righto!
this way. It says Stairway to Heaven.
Police.
Here's the Stairway to Heaven over here, guys. Put it on the map because it don't serve the spot. It made it. Stairway to Heaven.
And she's
I couldn't.
I look at you, Ratlock. I go, you ever been to the Abyssal Plane?
Yeah,
So as you guys were
I've read about it.
throwing fire
Many
and
heavy
stuff like that,
leather-bound volumes of
all of a sudden-
antiquity.
Well, I have, and it's a lot like what they're dealing with now.
all of a
As
sudden
my
out
hand
there-
turns into a flame.
Briars.
The first
Yeah,
force
hold on.
I've ever owned that can wield fire without flint or tinder. Or fire, at that matter.
briars and thorns come up around the
I
whole.
forget sometimes that
Briars and thorns, so
you're
just
an
clap your
actual
hands.
person
Just
and
clap your hands.
I'm drunk with cheese.
Where it's at.
I ignore you most of the
You
time.
do. That's
It's
that's
like-
the best thing to do right there. It's just to ignore me and let me feel like I'm in
Got
control.
two hit blades and 3
I
arrows.
saw them live.
Blades and 3 arrows.
And one in the microphone.
Beck. Really?
Beth, I hear you
I
calling.
was 8 years old.
Nobody's fault
Your mom's
but
awesome.
my own.
Oh, look at that.
I'm stressing.
How about
Oh,
that?
it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we're about to. We won't finish this fight tonight,
Oh,
but
come
we
on.
will definitely.
We gotta
No,
finish this fight.
no, we just started.
You just started.
You just started.
They're about to die anyway, Chandler.
No, they're
Yeah, they are.
not. I'll figure it out.
Chandler's afraid.
They're
that
smart.
The bad guys are gonna die.
They're gonna
They're
use their
smart, but they're in a
intellect.
trap right now.
They are in a trap right now.
Hey, we
All
Akbar'd the
they're taking is a
Akbars.
turn.
Akbar the Akbars.
We didn't Akbar the Akbars.
Oh.
Run.
Okay.
This is like a don't fit.
Kotex the Bleeder.
Um,
My next character.
Don't touch me.
Kotex the Bleeder.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Terrible.
We are going to end it tonight here and pick back up next Monday here. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Okay, so no experience points tonight.